morning. This is Ivy Kingdom. Um, Today we're gonna have sex talk with in bed with Nikki. She has a funny story she want to tell you guys, and today we'll do a Q&A since you guys didn't get a chance to answer your questions the last time. Um, we'll be more direct. So after she tells her story, we'll do a Q&A, and let me get this timer started. Give us a chance to come in here. All right.
We talking about this converter money, and my brother King Jordan is definitely a boss. No, he's discovered the key to the game, man. Converter money.
And then especially like doing this, like my phone be jumping the majority of the time. Like I barely even got time to even pull up and macking or whatever. But so I happened to meet one shorty, right? This show was crazy. She was adamant about asking me what I do. I said, you wouldn't even understand. Like it's recycling, but it's specific, Like I can't even really explain it to you in a way that you would get it. She just kept asking, like, what do you do though? What do you do? What do you do? I'm like, don't worry about it, baby. I buy converters. King Jordan. It's that new age business, so I'm keeping the bag. This converter money, baby, so I ain't trying to brag. Clientele and profit, 2 words to remember. Apply all these isms, get paid by December. Hey, I'm trying to tell you there's a new way to prop. Get to the guap, see some bay doors, better stop. Pull over, call the cell phone, thought I told ya. Recycling, bring that thing back to the culture. Yeah, pro course, let me run with the visit. Now I'm getting all these bands, pass it out, that's the visit. You wanna sell to someone else to waste your time at the scissor. Now you wish you had your cats back, I should've listened. Oh, converter money, converter money. Converter money, converter money. Converter money, converter money. Now you wish you had your cash back, I should've listened. So like, they keep on asking me like, what's the average you pay? Like, what you paying on the O2? What you doing on this and doing all that? And I'm like, just call the number. I give you the number so easy, I can't compare to other buyers, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do that. They're not on the same level, I pay pretty well, man. It's top dollar, What else can I say? And it's cash. Where we at?
We don't chase, we convert her. We make her what we are. That's converter money. Hustle, being your own boss. That's converter money. Having a woman wondering what you doing that night. Is he really selling converters? That's the game.
Tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gon' pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gon' pay. For converters, I'm on the way. She has 6 lines. That's why he called 6 times. Say give him a price. If it's good, you'll get all mines. I tell you, my friend, you gon' win. Let's begin. I'm gonna buy all your cats. Count to 10. Bands I spent. We all in. Somebody told me them prices I wanna see. From my phone talking about he need a G. Then he pull up and he only got 3. Yeah, he only got 3. My man said he only got 3. He got a Honda slant, straight ass, and something from a damn RV. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gon' pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gon' pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gon' pay. For converters, I'm on the way. Now tell me just where you stay. You can climb up on any day. I'll tell you what I'm gon' pay. For converters, I'm on the way.
Yeah, man. See, I look at this as some type of manifestation. See, because you don't have to sell to me, man. You can sell to them. Because actually, I want you to put them things in the mail, man. Go ahead and ship them to me. Send them straight to me. Let's cut down to the chase. I'm gonna pay you in cash. I'm gonna buy them all right now. I want you to drive out. I want you to do some networking. Find your local mechanic, your tow people, and just pay me, man. Come on, pay me.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got Unique. Good morning, brother. Iceberg, Straight G, Nelly Nell, and some secret watchers. What's going on, Nikki? Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Let's try that again.
Oh, okay. Cool. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Oh man, I'm a little tired, bro. But you know, it is
I was
what it
gonna
is.
say you sound a bit off,
You can tell.
just a bit. You're
Uh,
not. You with people like you and I that have high energy. You can always tell when we're really up, and then when we're not. We really don't have like an in between.
wow. You guys in the chat notice how she man notice the energy, bro. I always tell you guys energy matters. For some reason you think it don't matter. What up, Straight G, Nelly Nell, Trav? Yeah, I am an energy dude, so my energy's off a little bit, but we still gonna rock it game tight
It's
all
Monday.
night. Yeah, it's Monday. Yep. So how are you? Everything doing good?
I am good. I actually had to with my coffee this morning. I had to put a shot of whiskey in it just to kind of okay. Today's the day. Let's. It's a Monday, so I usually kind of sometimes do that on Mondays.
So you a little. Thank you for the cash app, Unique. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
No, it's not a small cup of coffee. I have like 32 ounces sitting in front of me, so it's like a shot in 32 ounces. It's a lot.
I tapped in this buffer. You guys can't hear me? Is the stream is buffering? Let me know if the stream is buffering. That's what Will said. Well, good morning, William. Yeah, you know, on my end, all I see is me and her. So sometimes y'all gotta let me know. ASOSO, what's up, brother? So Miss Nikki had a story she wanted to tell you guys,
Yeah,
and
you didn't want to tell it.
uh,
You
no,
didn't want to tell it. I texted you, and he's like, you tell it.
no, it's just that I tell the stories all the time, so it's good to just sit back and listen. So
It is. One of the hardest things about my job is when someone comes to me and they'll say, this is my story, but I'm going to remain completely silent, meaning I have creative control of the whole call. And you do not talk to them, they don't interact. It's one of those that it's dead air. And as you know, as a host, if it's dead air, it's you've got to fill it at all times. So it's hard like that.
hmm
So, but unlike this, with me, I can hear, but even with him, he never gave, I couldn't hear any breathing cues. I couldn't hear any moans. There was nothing. So I was, for a long time, I thought, okay, that he's really not into it. Exactly. Nothing. But it was completely silent.
Story time. Super chat. Put a fire sign in the chat if you're ready to get horny from Nikki's sexy voice. Good morning, Misha.
Good morning, Misha.
Sexy Misha with your gray hair,
I like it.
silver fox. Yeah, I remember who was that? Somebody had a crush on Misha. I think that was beautiful. They was like, girl, you cute. You cute too, girl.
I like that look. She
Girl,
looks good.
girl, you cute, girl. hmm So you know what? Go ahead and open this bag of worms up. So if y'all came in a little late, I said it in the very beginning that we're gonna have Nikki tell her story, and then afterwards, you guys will feel free since it's members only right now. We don't have to worry about trolls. Um, you guys could just ask all the questions y'all want. All the questions y'all want. So go ahead, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna be really honest.
I'm not gonna interrupt you either.
This is very extreme. It's not something I get all the time, but he is a regular. And you can stop me at any time because, like I said, it's as Alfie can say, he knows what I'm about to say. It's kind of out there. So when this gentleman called, I had to paint the story for him, like I said. And so this is how it went. I walk into a room and you see me carrying the bags. I glance over, I see you sitting there, chained to a wall, just like I left you. I place the bags on the counter, completely ignoring you, and walking to the bedroom. Coming out of the bedroom, I have nothing but an apron on and heels, just the way you like it. Pulling the stuff out of the bag from the grocery store, you see carrots, onions, potatoes, bread, stuff to make stuffing, celery. I glance over, I can see you trembling, but it's not with fear, it's with desire. You see me post you see me post the oils, the butter, the salt and pepper on the table. I come into your cage and unchain you, pull you with a leash. I kiss you deeply and tell you thank you for the gift you're about to give. And that's all I say to you. On hands and knees in the middle of the island, I rub you down with oils and butter. Rub the salt and pepper into your skin. You see me tie you off where you can't move. I start to get you ready, just like the way you want. Tie your hands and legs. Wipe my hands clean. You see me walk over to the oven and turn it on. Your cock twitches at the fact the stove goes click and the oven starts to heat. You can hear the waves and the heat flex in the oven. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read comments as they're coming in. I should block them. Over on the counter, you see me chopping. In coming the carrots, celery, and the bread. I'm tossing them. Maybe you want a little sausage and the stuffing. If you haven't guessed, my customer likes to be stuffed and trussed like a turkey and roasted. Sometimes I spit roast him, and not in the male onto one female kind of thing. So it's not a cock and a pussy and a one in the mouth. It's actually like if you guys have been to a pig roast, it's just like that over a spit fire.
So wait a minute. He want to get spinned around on the rotisserie.
Exactly. Either that he changes from the oven to the spit roast. It depends. I still will jack him off with the olive oil and the salt and pepper with the ingredients, because I was wondering if this was going to go a little too far for your audience.
It ain't gonna go too far because it's gonna be a Patreon video anyway. You can say whatever you want. Go say whatever the fuck you want.
So I bend him over, and with the plunger that I have, I come over, lube it up, and place it in. I reach around while stroking her cock and start shoving that nice meat paw right up your ass in all the crevices. The gift you're about to give us is serving you and is the ultimate gift you can give your goddess. Yes, think of it like an island. I'm reading Iceberg, the island in the middle of your home. And since he wanted to think how you prepare your Thanksgiving or chicken or whatever you make during the holidays. Since he, I understand Unique, it's not my cup of tea either. But again, this good gentleman is a CFO in a big corporation in Canada. And this is the only way that he can come down. And sometimes when somebody has a big, stressful job, they become submissive sexually. I'm very submissive sexually, even though I'm in control of my environment and control of my job and career. I like to submit at the end of the day. It's one thing that I know that I want for my lover to take over this part of my life and really let go and trust him. So if you've been following me on Instagram and seeing shibari, I'm very much into shibari. So this is kind of the same thing. But he liked the idea of the heat hitting his skin and cooking it. And when I put him over the Spitfire, we even go into describing the coals, and I lower him down and then bring him up and then playing with him. Thank you, Iceberg. He also pays a mistress to be used as a human ashtray, and I have seen pictures, and I've seen him pictures on at Spit Roast also. So yes, like Alfie was saying, he likes to be
Human ashtray.
on a rotisserie. Yes, a human ashtray, and it's exactly what you're thinking. He likes to be on a table with his mouth open, and the mistress will use him as she pleases. The ashes in the mouth, or possibly slightly being, flicked where he might get a little burned on the skin. So again, it's his sexual way to release tension.
Man, I don't care what nobody say, bro. I got the best fucking channel, bro. Last night we did a panel full of man talking shit. Now we on here talking about this, bro. Where else do you get this type of shit, bro? What do you want more? You want to hear about single moms and shit? That's more important. Fuck all that, bro. This is the real game. This is where you get the real exposure, bro.
So with my work, and that's the one question like Alfie's asked me is he wants the kinky stuff, the taboo stuff. Well, I'm not allowed to talk about the taboo stuff, but I will give you a piece of advice for those of you that have littles, that have children. Men do look on your Facebook. Men do go and look for the mom-daughter things. And I always tell friends of mine, I had a friend once that wanted to do a page for her daughter to dress up and stuff like that. And I said, do you really think it's other 12-year-olds buying those pictures? So common sense when it comes to those type of things, because men do look. I had a regular, well, he wasn't. I cut him off because I wasn't going to have the FBI at my door. And he loved to go to like other places like Old Navy and all those places like that. And he loved to look at the underage or teen girls and have a girl. He wanted me to describe what they were wearing, and I had to cut him off because, and he wanted me to call and ask in detail. And I had to actually cut it off because I wasn't going to have the FBI raiding my house for child porn. It was his loop around all that. So it can get extreme, but again, we can't really talk about that.
Shout out to BC Gamers and shout out to Slick Rick. How much did the guys pay for this shit?
When I first got into it, I wanted to get my feet wet, and like I told you, I really had to do vanilla stuff. I couldn't say, cock and pussy. I couldn't even say those things. So I started at 25 cents a minute, but this is 17 years ago. My calls now to talk to me, my cut is $1.69 a minute. So, and that's actually fairly on the low end, but I'm not a dom, so I don't charge more.
And so $10 for every 5 minutes.
Pretty much, yeah.
$10 for every 5 minutes. Okay, that's kind of expensive.
The most I've ever made in a week is $6,000, $6 or $8,000. Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. Where's
this is why I didn't go back out and work at a desk job.
On the music. Hold on. Stop the press. Alfie likes money. Hold on.
I agree, Viking. It can get really nasty.
So
But,
wait. So can I talk to chicks and get $6,000 a week nasty?
Women don't call.
Oh man.
I have had 5 women in my 17 years call.
I had to shut the music down. Wait a minute. I am a smooth talker. Watch this. I want to fuck the shit out of you and eat your pussy. You know I'm lying. I don't eat pussy.
The worst thing when a guy would call, he would go, "I'm going to eat your pussy," and then he did sound effects, and I'm over here going, because it sounds disgusting. Sounds like somebody chewing food out loud. It's like, yeah, I can't do that. It's nasty. So no. But no, if you're willing to tell a guy how to jack off, you could make lots of bank.
No, I don't want to tell
See,
guys.
there you go. You're not gonna make
I want
bank.
to talk nasty to
Women don't
girls.
call.
I want to
Now,
talk nasty to girls. So how do I
no,
get money? I want to talk nasty to girls. I need an agency or something. I want to talk nasty to girls and get $6,000 in 1 week. I can talk nasty to girls and get $5,000 in 1 week.
that's not normal.
We
That
can do
six
20,000
grand.
in 1 month for talking nasty to girls. Let's do it. Put a fire sign in the chat if you want me to talk nasty to girls and get 20,000 per month. Oh, that's right up my alley. See, I know everything in the world happens for a reason. Now you put me onto this idea. I never thought of it. I'll do
Um,
that. I would even keep it a secret. I'll tell you. I'll stun on you. I'll stun on you, cats. Oh yeah, you talking shit and all this fucking. Oh, Afi ain't this, but I'm the only one getting 20,000 per week talking nasty to hoes, not you.
yes, Casey. 99% of my calls are men. I have one woman regular right now. She has a pantyhose fetish, and her thing is she wears Donna Karen pantyhose. On most the women will probably know what I'm talking about, but they have in pantyhose, and I hate pantyhose by the way. They have like a seam, and she takes the seam and she'll rub it on her clit,
Mm.
and she likes to really talk detail about that. So yeah.
Let me. I see your question, Iceberg. Let me ask. I want y'all participation because I'm really trying to clean house, and I need y'all participation to the point where I'm a pause the show because I want to do a tally. Um,
By the way, that's a great question, Iceberg. I'll get to it.
I'm gonna
Let
pause
him do
the
his
show
thing.
for a minute and a half. I'm gonna play a song. Do you guys like the members only stuff? Because you guys are the moderators, and if people come in talking shit, you guys be the one blocking their asses, not me. So give me a one. But the thing is, I'm conflicted because some people are new subscribers that'll slide through, and then they might want to say something, and then they can't say nothing. So,
Well, here's the thing. That's what I was thinking. I would not interrupt you. What if if you do members only, you're going to close yourself off to growth. What if you only did like 15 to 20 minutes, like a teaser, and give them 20 minutes of a teaser, and then go to members only for the rest of the hour? I don't know if that can be moderated that way.
I don't know if you can do it in the middle of the stream. I don't
Or
know.
if you cut it off and start another one, because isn't that how all the big, like the big companies do? They'll set out and say, okay, but you can see the rest of it over here. So
Well,
I'm wondering.
they don't cut it off midstream. They just do the stream and then upload a preview. Is how they do it. They'll upload a preview of the stream and say, see the rest on Patreon, but they don't cut it off in the middle of the stream.
But there's something about interaction, just like this. If they can't interact with you, they're just going to go, okay, that's what he said. You're not really answering their question. Unless you're willing to answer questions on Instagram or Twitter, I think you would still need that live participation somehow from outsiders.
What y'all think? Y'all, one, if y'all like the members only, and two, give them a break. Get these people a break. Get these people a break and let them talk. What y'all say? One, keep the members only on from now time, and two, no. I'm gonna just play this quick song, and then after that, we're just gonna roll for this. So you guys, this is on you guys. So after this song, then we're gonna go back to the show. As I need to know this because I want to know. So let me just play this, and then after this, I'm gonna do the tally. Whatever it is what we're gonna do. One, keep the members up. Two, to be nice. That's what I want to know. Hi, Leah. Red Pill Lynn, shout out to you. Okay. Oh, y'all like the trolls. Okay. Y'all like the trolls? Y'all want to cook their asses? Oh, they want it. Oh, they want the smoke. Okay. All right.
Oh, you gotta have a little fire, right?
Okay. All right, cool. That's y'all. Yeah, okay.
See, Unique gets it. It'll help you grow.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Hold on. So tomorrow we'll do members. We'll open the chat back up tomorrow. Yeah, that shit really pissed me off. I am good at controlling my emotions. I was a lot more pissed off than y'all knew.
No, you were pissed off. I've only talked to you a couple times. You were pissed off.
Oh, you can tell. Yeah.
Oh no, you weren't jumping around. You weren't doing your happy thing. You
Hey,
weren't
see,
in
you
your
are fine.
space.
Hey, I was. Thank you, baby. I'm telling you. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm a good actor, but I'm a good control of my emotions. Like I was
No.
hot. I'm just looking at it like, what's going on? Y'all thinking I'm good at control. I was hot. Like I
No,
told, I told Lawrence, we gotta talk after this show. I was pissed off.
you and I would never be good in the poker. We couldn't become alive. We could not make a living off poker. Let's put it that way.
That's
Because
funny.
you're high energy like I am, so you're very in a good mood and you have that good aura and stuff like that. And when we're down, we're down. I mean, it's not that we're negative, but it's one of those that's just we don't have a middle. It's we're up or we're down. So
Somebody super chat me for my expert level podcasting skills. I put that under. Y'all couldn't even tell. Y'all didn't even know I was mad. That's how good I am. I was hot. Remember I told y'all I only been hot on YouTube 2 times. One fucking guy fucking stalking me and somebody else. I was hot. I was really pissed off. There wasn't a game. I was pissed, and then it just really fucked me over. Really didn't like that shit. I was hot. Except for that's moderate. Yeah, I was hot. I did a good job. I was proud of myself. Like, oh, bro, you good at handling your temper because you was hot as hell, bro.
I might have to steal one of your moderators if I ever do a live stream.
Well, if I got good people, so
I know.
they'll
I
come
might
over
have to
to the channel and support you.
borrow one, but mine is going to be for patrons only. So
Uh,
yeah.
okay, here go iceberg question. Y'all put some questions in there for it too. She says, "How important is setting the scene when talking dirty?
It
When
is.
talking dirty?"
It's very important. It's just as important as when you make a first impression with a person. I can tell you, being in the business for so long, men know. You guys know what you want, and you're paying for a product. So it's like anything. If it doesn't do what you want it to do within a set minute of time, you're gone, or you get rid of it, or you don't buy it again. You have about 30 seconds to get a mood started. Um, Making a first impression is very, very important. You not only want to connect with them sexually, but you also want them to show that you're a real person. And to answer somebody else, they asked me what men still call. Men do still call, and it's I think it's this one right here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I talk not mostly. I mostly do a lot of my show now. Because I'm starting to make money with that and starting to take a lot of my time away. But I have regulars that'll message me and say, "Hey, can you come on really quick and do a call with me?" And I will. So I do have hardcore regulars that won't call anybody else but me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just talking to the phone, guy. Yeah. She talks sex.
Yeah. Dirty.
Sex. Unique. Yeah, Ninja made me mad for real too. Because the only reason why Ninja made me mad, Unique, is not what he said. It's the fact that when I first met him, I did a show with me and Player for Life. Shout out to AP. And basically, so this is a situation where it was a guy who was about to marry a girl, and she had a small child, and he had only been with her 8 months. And then, so basically, we had a hour and a half show. So I say about 50 minutes of the show was about helping his ass out, trying to talk him out of ruining his life. So we talked all this time, and then he just became really entitled. You know what I'm saying? And then he just would just be, it's like, bro, I really tried to help you, me and AP. We talked you through a whole thing, and then 2 weeks later, he comes back and was just like, "Hey, man, I got a girl pregnant now. I broke up with my girl, like y'all said, and now I got another." And I'm just like, bro, you all fucked up. Wasting my motherfucking time giving you this advice, and you do stupid ass shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? We talked to you for 50 fucking minutes for you to just turn around in 2 weeks and get somebody else. So yeah, Unique. I was pissed off of that. Like, bro, you wasted my fucking time. I don't like people wasting my fucking time. That's one thing I do not like.
Well, here's the thing I've started to notice too, because I don't know if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, but you'll notice that my videos are, and they're not me, are tamer, but they're still suggestive on Instagram, but they're more risque over on Twitter. Someone's watching my Instagram account. It's kind of like what's happening with Alfie right now. It's like they can't live up to you, so they want to take you down. And it's very childhood yard play. It's like, meet me at the bike racks at noon and I'll beat your ass. But, if you build somebody up and they're not willing to listen to you, that's on them.
Yeah, yeah. And then he just had this arrogance about him, like he paid me or something. Like, you ain't even paid me, bro. Like, you act like you paid me and I ain't like following up with the service. Like, dude, you ain't even paid me shit, and you on here talking about why this and why that. And
Well, it's easier to blame you than owning up to his own actions. It's accountability. A lot of people don't have accountability, and people that succeed do have accountability and are willing to say, I fucked up, but guess what? I'm not going to do that again.
Mhm. Yeah, people got to be humble, man. Like, for real. Like, I'm is confident as I am. I'm very humble, and I feel like sometimes you guys miss that, and it's like it's like people see what they want to see from you.
Exactly.
Doesn't even matter what you showing.
Well, when people come to people like you and I that are very black and white, they think that they will be the one that you'll sugarcoat it to and you'll believe them. I mean, think of, like, I don't know, this is going to age me, but I was always amazed growing up that the women that would call into Dr. Laura, and she would just lay it on the line. And and these women were thinking, she'll agree with me that I'm right and I'm not ruining my life, but she'd lay into them just like this. I think that in this instance, he was, and you didn't sugarcoat and you didn't play his game. And, he was like, well, that's not what I wanted him to say, so I'm going to do what the hell I want. And then consequences happen. And then, well, you didn't tell me this, that kind of thing.
Dude, he sent me a monologue full of emails. I let my mama read them. I'm like, bro, you doing too much, bro, with these emails, with these long ass. I be telling guys and women too. I do not read your long ass emails, bro. When I look at long emails, I look like you lost, you too invested. Like, all these details. Well, then first she did this, second she did, man.
It's like you have a stalker now.
Yeah, I done had a few stalkers. Some of them worse than others. Like, people be taking this shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, when the YouTubers be wanting like super chats and shit, we deal through a lot. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just see this part. Just like, shout out to Myron, um, uh, from Fresh and Fit. Me and him were talking a few weeks ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, and we had a nice conversation. And basically, what he was saying, which is what I already knew, was, you see, they have those girls up there and shit, and then you guys are like simping and like doing stuff. And the thing is like, y'all look at it like, oh, this is just fun. These girls up in here, and but they got to deal with them chicks when they kick them chicks out and shit like that. The show be over and y'all go home. Them chicks still be like lingering around talking shit, and y'all don't even be knowing it. Like, it's a lot of prep and back end shit when you do it for real, for real.
I know, for a woman like me, I don't talk shit, as you say. I don't hang around other women. I have one good girlfriend, and I want a man that's in their game like I much is in my game. I don't like it very much sounds like quack, 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 the roosters or whatever. When, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for the clucking that women do. I've got my own stuff to do. And, I like a man that has just as much going on as I have going on. And at the end of the day, we can come together. And it's not about us being needy or anything else. It's actually, we want to be together. But to answer BC really quick, if you don't mind, I think men still call because it's one step closer to reality. And at the end of the day, I can be the woman that he saw filling the gas in the gas station, or the woman he saw that it was hot at the store, or anything else. If once you show yourself, it becomes that more realistic. But in 17 years, I have never done any nudity or shown my pictures.
You gonna join the panel tomorrow?
I guess I can.
Oh, good. It's the same time.
Okay.
Mom asked if ninjas. Yeah, my mom actually thought the email's from a woman.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, dear sir, you wonder why you're stuck in your mama's basement with a sock and Vaseline. Look at your email.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Leah says we need another show with Oppie's mom. She's fired. All right. Well, guess what, Leah? Give me a topic so I can sell it to her. I gotta sell it to her.
I'd like to meet your mom.
I ask her, huh?
I'd like to meet your mom. Not in that context, but Yeah. I
I'm
find it
I'm gonna
interesting.
send you the video that they talking about.
Yeah, send it to me.
Hmm. And mind you, when you hear my mom in her 70s talking shit, so Leah, give me a video topic. So I'm gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna say, you got a special request. People on my channel want you to come talk about, and then I'm gonna insert what you say, Leah. Good morning, Principal Bay. You can give me a topic too. They want moms back, so I'm telling everybody that they need to give me a topic. So when I call her later on this evening, I'm gonna say that y'all want her back, but I got because the last time was on accident. The last time was on accident, so I gotta sell it to her. Like, mom, they want you back to talk about, and then this. So what is this? So y'all tell me in the chat what y'all want me to hit her up because I'm gonna call her later.
That's a great question. I was just about to iceberg. Since I've only talked to a few women over the 17 years, it's just like a man, they might be exploring with another female. What I have learned about men is what they would like to see about women and what way you guys truly think of women when that we explore our sexuality, which is nothing like we are told growing up. A woman, well, at least the impression I got growing up was men don't like you to do this, 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 and this. And when I've found out getting out more, I think I said this one point. I know I've said it on my show. I was raised by my dad, so I kind of think like a man. And my sex talk was exactly this. He sat me down and he goes, "If you don't take care of your house and everything in it, and be willing to redecorate it and change things up, someone's going to come along and take what you took for granted." And I apply that to my career and I apply that to my relationship. So I'm very open to being with my partner and exploring new things. And I think everybody should. And pretty much that's what I celebrate on my show.
I got a question for you about me because you
Okay.
deal with these relationships and stuff. I need some relationship advice. I don't know how to keep no girlfriend, bro, because I'm just too into my own shit. I don't know how to balance it, and I don't know how to balance it. I don't know how to balance my time and relationships because people don't know. Like, this shit is hard.
It
Doing this
is hard.
every single day. See, I can see the uploading. I can do uploading easy. All I gotta do is sit in front of my computer for 1 hour and make 6 videos and that's it. Doing this shit every single day. This shit is rough, bro. It's a lot of talking, a lot of consulting, a lot of everything, man. So what
I'm
would you say? Well, how could I or should I even consider it? Because women don't understand this shit, Nikki. They don't
well,
understand it. They
no,
don't.
they don't. And I don't think there's some men that the men that you are actually preaching to don't understand this either. And that's where I'm wondering is, if you're dating and some women dating men that outside of what their career is don't have any other they're not reaching for anything else, they don't have anything goals. That's why when you go to a job interview, they're like, what are your goals in life? They want to see if you have drive and initiative. They want to see if what are you just coming to a 9 to 5 job collecting a check, or you actually have ambition. And I know for me, I need that. I don't need to connect with my man every day, but especially if we're both busy in our career or something else like this. But is it nice to say, hey, I'm going to be with my son this weekend, but he texts in like once, he was with his son this weekend and he called me for a little bit just to ground us both and catch up where we're going on, and then boof, we're off. And that's the type of guy I want to know. I don't want a guy that's complacent. And maybe that's you're attracting complacency, is someone that's just goes to work to a 9 to 5 and comes home and just doesn't want to grow. And I think you always should be growing, and finding a woman that mirrors you, or me finding a man that mirrors me, wants to grow, regardless if they're embracing what I want to grow and supporting me, and I'm doing the same for him. That's what it is for me. I have to have someone grow with me and be just as much go, 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 but know how to come back, because there's always times to connect. So, I think if you step back and go, is she being needy or am I actually ignoring her?
Okay, good. Hold on. Shout out to my brother RPC. You missed a good one last night. I'm glad to see you this morning. Principal Bay says you definitely don't need a relationship advice. Why not? Why I can't hold hands and kick hands with a lady? You know what that's what it I come across chicks who always want to like change me.
No.
It's like they like the good part. Okay, boom. This would it be. They love the good parts about me, but the bad parts about me they don't like, and they try to change that. Why you just can't just have me how I am? It's like a car may be fast, but it may be bad on gas. Like it's just you gotta take it all. And it's like, oh, I love this part about Afi. Now let me work on him. Now he needs to compromise more. He needs to communicate. And it's like, damn, why I just can't just you just can't like me how I am.
I don't get it either, actually, Alfie. I don't. But I don't understand that part. It's like what, like you said, why can't you embrace me for all of me? I mean, nobody's 100% perfect. Nobody is. But I don't need a man to sit there and talk to me about their feelings. Is it nice to hear that I'm attractive? Is it nice to hear that I want you? Absolutely. But don't get needy like a woman. That's the biggest turn off for me is if a man's needy. I don't like that. I want you to have your own thing and then just come to me because we're naturally going to blend if we're meant to be or if we're going to click, that kind of thing. So yeah, a woman or man shouldn't be changing either one of us. We should be embracing our differences and and going with the flow. It's either going to happen or it's not. Don't
That's what
force it.
women say about me. They always talk about how selfish I am, but they don't talk about how giving I am, baby. I'm very giving. But they see this is the point I'm saying. I'm very giving, but they don't focus on that part. They focus on the selfish part.
Giving men and women talk differently, and I know I
Well,
got made of fun of in the live stream that Friday, but it's a love language. We communicate differently, and then when I say love language, I don't mean like getting married and relationship, but men and women complement each other and tell each other we like you differently. We just got to learn how to listen to it. And sometimes women that want to change are very selfish women. And I do talk about selfish lovers also on my show, where if it's only their way, their way, their way, and they're not willing to compromise, then that's a selfish person. And her willing to change you, but her not willing to listen to you is very selfish. And that's only a one-sided relationship. And that will never, ever work. And eventually she'll get bored because I think we naturally want someone to push us and grow and, be a little different. Because if it's like the analogy, I don't know if you remember that Twilight Zone. I don't know how old you are, but it's old black and white one where you never see the woman's face. And they tell her, I'm sorry, it just didn't take. You're going to be really ugly. And you only see the doctor's eyes. And then at the end of the show, they unwrap and they all have pig faces or something like that, very ugly, but they all look alike. And then at the end, she finds a gentleman that looks just like her normal. So why be exactly like something? Why? It's something that she needs to turn in and reflect on herself that she needs to change instead of changing her partner.
Uh-huh. Let me read these comments. My
Sure.
Viking says, my woman doesn't fully get what I do, but she does her best to help any way she can. If I tell her to give me room, she does.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
they ain't all. I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of low key gave up on relationships. I'm probably like out of 100%, I'm probably like 90%, 91% gave up on relationships, and 9% hope. Because and that came from I don't want kids no more. I never was a relationship guy at all. I never was really into one-on-one love and I love you and let's do it. Like that's never been my vibe. But since my father passed away at cancer when I was young, I said, you know what, I want to be a father and I want to be a good one. But then as I got a little older and my needs started to change, and then I got exposed to a certain lifestyle that I want, freedom. Um, I don't have that want for kids anymore. And then the want from kids kind of disqualified the relationship shit, you know? So what you got to
Would
say
you,
about that? Then get unique question. What you got to say about what I said?
me or answer the question?
No,
Because
answer my question first and then
because unique has me blushing and
all
fanning
right, well
myself over
answer my
here.
question first and then go to unique question.
I think you're just growing differently. In any stages in life, we always grow. and we're willing to change just in a relationship. I'm wondering, would you be willing to have an open relationship?
Yeah, but open relationships always turn into I don't want an open relationship. I want to be with you.
Okay.
It always starts off cool.
So from what I am, no, it does. It's
Really
always
cool, bro.
exciting until you, it's always exciting until emotions and happen, and it does happen regardless of what anybody says. It happens, but I think you'd be attracted, not saying to me personally, but I think you would be attracted to someone like me that is very goal oriented, has her own things and have her own goals in life, and is striving for something, and then text you and say, hey, let's spend some time this weekend together, or why don't you come over and I'll make you dinner, or something like that, where you guys are still independent but you guys are together building something too. Does that make sense? You guys still have an identity. You're Alfie and she's whoever she is, and you guys are still that, but together you're also great too.
I got your other question, Unique, but he's just talking about what we're saying. The longer you don't have a relationship, the more you get used to your own company. That's part of it too, bro.
And it's also part of it too, because I have a friend that's been divorced for years and she's had to do everything on herself. And she said she finds it very hard to be in a relationship because she wants to do everything that a man wants to do. And it will take a lot for him. It's going to take a strong man to go, this is what I should be doing for you. Let me do this for you. And that's what I was explaining to you the last time I was on, that, when that one sentence was said, that sometimes it makes women like her and I feel stupid when a man says that, because we're so used to doing these things. But I think if we had a man that says, let me do this for you, not because I think this, because I want to, and it's my job, that's completely different. But she's very capable of doing it on her own.
Okay, now we got Unique's question.
Okay.
Principal Bay, ask Nikki a question in the chat.
And there's another one further up from Iceberg. Let me catch that really quick. I don't know if I have a type of voice. It has to, I think it's more or less what they say. They can't sound like Pee Wee Herman or anything like that. But now you have me curious about yours. So,
What's the question for me?
But Unique, the most extreme sexual act. Ooh. I told it actually on the show. I was kind of in an open relationship, but not. I was in a relationship with two men that wanted to share a woman. And they were committed to me and I was committed to them.
Wait, say that again?
They were committed to me and I was committed to them. They were looking for a woman to celebrate and cherish. And I was that.
You talking about like Savage? You seen Savages?
No.
Here, let me show you. You gotta watch.
It's like, I'm talking about polyandry, not polyamory, which is two women and a man. I'm talking about polyandry.
Hold on. Oops. You know what?
We're probably talking about the same thing, but different,
No, Savages is a movie.
No, I've never seen it. I don't watch movies. I'm horrible.
It's a movie about two drug dealer cats.
Okay.
And they had the same girlfriend.
Did they know?
Yeah, hold on. Now, let me see. How about
because
what?
Mine knew.
Yeah, they knew.
Okay.
I'm about to show you right now. I can pull up a. I don't think I should get a flag down for this Savages movie. Hold on, because it's gonna resonate with you. You're gonna thank me for telling you.
Okay.
Watch this. Where's the preview at? See, they got the whole movie. Let me see. Okay, this is just Savages right here. Let me show you this. Let's see if this is what would float your boat. Hold on, let me get this Mortal Kombat trailer out of here real quick. They want me to watch the Mortal Kombat shit first. Hold on. Hey, I gotta watch that movie. I was waiting for that movie to came out and it dropped, and I kind of all the way forgot about it.
I remember the first one when it done like in the 80s or 90s, but I don't watch movies, Alfie. I'm too busy doing this. See, that's why I say I need a man that says,
look, I don't be fucking with no chicks no more. Y'all don't understand that? That's why I want my money. I gave up a whole lifestyle to do YouTube. Don't y'all realize that? Don't y'all realize I gave up rotations, prospects, all types of shit just to get y'all the game, bro. I
But
don't.
Alfie, wouldn't it be nice if I called you one day and say, Alfie, I'm in town. Let's stop for a moment and have some drinks. And we could even collab having drinks. That's still us spending time together because I want to spend time with you. But I acknowledge that you're also growing professionally.
Ooh, Nikki wanna spend time with me. You haters can't fuck me. And she said it first. Let me show her this movie real quick because I'm telling you, even if you're gonna like this movie, because watch, hold on. Have y'all seen? Press one if y'all seen Savages.
By
It's
the
a,
way, Iceberg, it's Tim Robbins. I'm very attracted to Tim Robbins. I know it's a very odd answer. Him and Robin Williams were my top because one's really, Tim Robbins. Both of them are actually very smart men, but they're, Tim Robbins is very super intelligent, but Robin Williams could make me laugh, and that's the biggest thing for a man. I love smart men, but can also make me laugh.
I remember when I went to see this girl. This was a hell date, man. Me and this girl did not get along, man. We was at each other's throats. This movie bring back memories because my dumb ass. I don't know why. When I went to see this movie, my ass. This was a first date. That was some dumb shit. Why the fuck did I go to see? Because I really wanted to see the movie. So I'm like, man, I want to see this movie. I love drug movies. And my dumb ass went on the first date to the movies like a stupid ass. Let me show y'all this in case y'all never seen it.
Just because I'm telling you this story doesn't mean I'm alive at the end of it. It's that kind of a story where things just got so out
This
of
Nikki
control.
right here, I found her.
Every successful business has an origin. Ben went to Berkeley and double majored in business and botany.
This is the best cannabis in the world. I think we just struck gold.
He takes 99% of the violence out of the business. The other 1%, well, that's where Tron comes in.
You guys, we have a clean business, but now if cartels are moving north, they want a Ben and John section in aisle 3.
I love you guys.
See 3 of us now.
And yes, I'm with both of them.
That's enough.
You have me hooked. Now I'm gonna have to look that up.
I knew you was gonna like it.
The two men were very different, and it was a romantic relationship. It wasn't like hooking up with two men for one night. It was they like on your show when you show your panels about men approaching women. I met by the way, I've never
Look at
met
this.
a
I,
guy.
I have it embedded in your mind that I fuck with chicks so much that I can't even. That is cold. I can't
Me?
even tell y'all I'm not dealing with y'all. Don't even believe me.
Oh, I was like, what did I say?
That's how. See, that's game right there in fire finesse. See, you cats. See this. Oh man, I'm about to kick it to you now. See,
I was
you
about to
cats
answer her
wanna be
and say,
players so bad. I can't even convince y'all that I'm not a player. That's a level. I can't even convince y'all otherwise. You cats want to convince everybody else that y'all a player. I'm saying that I'm not a player. Y'all don't believe me. See, I won. I beat you. I beat you. Iceberg says, "Are there any celebrity examples of voices you like?"
I answered it. Tim Robbins is a really good one for me. And for me, it's not necessarily how they say it, because you can sound very sexy and say really stupid stuff.
BC says,
So,
"Are we going to have Nikki as a regular?" It seemed like she already a regular because she went twice in 1 week, twice within 5 days. Because that was just what, like a few days ago, and now
yeah.
they like you over here.
No,
Look, they don't even believe me, Nikki. I can't. Why I can't have no hoes? Why is that impossible?
well, we're talking about relationships. Relationships and sex are completely different things. We can all go have a one night stand, good
They
or
don't
bad.
believe me. Look at this. RPC, they don't even believe me, bro. That's cold business, bro. You cats want to convince everybody y'all players, and I can't convince y'all that I'm not a player.
I think he does. I think you do, but like a good gentleman, you don't kiss and tell.
She don't even believe me.
No, I believe
Yeah,
you.
no,
I think you
man,
do.
do.
But again, like
I'm
I
saying I
told
don't.
Well, it's kind of like when you asked me last time I was on, would I talk about my sex with my lover? And I said no, because I have enough respect for him that I won't, but all my past is okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. They don't believe me. Yeah, her name is In Bed with Nikki on Instagram, and then you
It's
go to there and it's the hub for everything.
yeah, it's D Nikki and like KKY 162. So D is in David, Nikki 162 on both Instagram and Twitter.
Uh, I can't get into Twitter. I tried it, but it's like I don't know. I just can't get into it.
I only use it for advertising. The only places you can find me for like this is Instagram and Twitter, and I've just exploded. I don't know how, but I have. So,
How many followers you got on Twitter?
let me check. Let's see here. 1751.
I need a shout out.
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I got like it's Afi Kingdom on Twitter. I got like
Okay,
100.
well then, yeah, I'll shout you out definitely.
Oh,
And and
oh,
and I was recording my show when you came on, so I'll definitely do a plug for us.
I want to shout out, and
And
we gonna spend time together, you haters. Time together, and look, when we spend time together, I am. What would you just say? I'm not kissing and telling.
no,
Ha ha. So we gonna be up here laughing, ha ha ha, and we'd have had a drink of
but
coffee. Y'all didn't even know.
but you know what's good? After I shout you out, I send my show to the station, so they're a week or 2 weeks behind. So in 1 or 2 weeks, you would get a shout out on a swingers station. So you might
Let's
have
do
some swingers listening to
it.
you. There you
Let's do it.
go. And
Uh,
no, I'm not in the lifestyle.
Iceberg says, "What things, man, that say to kill the mood instantly?"
Uh, you know what I'm saying. 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 You know. No,
Hey,
I
I say
don't.
you know what I'm saying. No,
No. Don't repeat it like 50 million times. That's what I'm saying. See?
that's Bay Area lingo though.
I understand that. I just if you guys asked me if I was into Gentlemen from the Hood, I've never been exposed to that. So I'm not opposed to being with someone like that. It's the fact that just if you're okay with me going, what does that mean? Then we can get along just fine.
Give her a fire sign. You need to. This is what you need to do. You need to get off of here and you need to listen to Conversations with My Mind, my audio book. You will love that book. I promise you. If you read Conversation with the Mind, that's going because of how you are and how you think and how you talk.
Mhm.
I guarantee you that'll be one of your top 10 books that you like. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
I will have to do that.
Conversation with the Mind on Amazon. That I got 6 books on Amazon. I'm just telling you about this particular one.
Yeah, Barry White, he sings really great, but I unless he has something to say, I mean, like, yeah, your voice is great, but you got to have something behind. It's like a man driving a great car, or a Porsche or any kind of car you want to insert here. That doesn't impress me. It just screams to me desperation, kind of like a woman that wears too much perfume. Now, if you actually have a conversation and stuff like that, then I'm open.
Mm.
So yeah, I need something of substance to, get me going.
RPC says, I used to be conscious of the women I was seeing with the public because too often people would assume that they having sex. Facts. Nowadays, he don't give a fuck about what someone is assuming.
Yes, there's a reason why you never assume, because you make an ass out of you and me. Hmm.
I can't help it that I'm so sauced that I can't but walk with a girl and y'all can't think I'm sleeping with her, bro.
Here's the thing: if you went out with, say, a girl named Jenny and we were dating.
Shout out to 1950.
Oh, well, hello. There's my guy. No, we're not low. That's not my lover. But hello. But if you're going out with Jenny and you're on the street with Jenny and someone comes back with Jenny, or he says, oh, I saw Alfie with Jenny, then I'm going to be like, okay. Because if you're screwing around with her, and you would know that, okay, this is our boundary. And if I cross that boundary, she's gone.
Uh-huh.
I have trust. That's maybe a bad default of mine, but when I get involved in a relationship, you have my 100% trust. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
So once we set those,
once I
go
get
ahead.
rubbed the wrong way, like it's a few things that I really don't like popping up in my house. Like it don't like
No,
like you're not doing nothing. Like it don't matter if I'm. You just can't do that. Like you know.
no, I hate open door policies. I absolutely hate them. I don't mind you saying, "Hey, you want to come hang?" or "Hey, how always wait for an invitation." I just that's been ingrained in me. You just don't show up at somebody's house. I don't mind if someone's like, "Hey, I'm in the neighborhood. Do you have a minute?"
Right.
It just I think it's very polite. There's some people that like open door policies. I've never gotten used to that. It's something that's done around here, and I think it's strange.
Cause
It's
I don't
just
be because
odd.
I don't be having because I'm so used to my space. I don't be having company like that. So it'd be like I gotta open up my space. See, some people they like let's hang out and have a beer. I ain't like that. I like being by myself. So um, I don't like people. I don't like people popping up, and I don't like when women don't have accountability. That's the main. That's my main pet peeve. Women
I
who always got a reason why. Well, this is the reason
no,
why. Like, man, fuck
no.
that. You just fucked up. Say sorry, bro. I,
That's the thing. If you can't in a relationship, if you can't acknowledge why you hurt that person, it may not mean anything to you and you may not see it as a hurt, but you have to acknowledge and say, even if you have to say step back for a few minutes to come with your words, haha, come, then that means more to me in a relationship. I if I get really angry, I don't lash out. I have to say, Alfie, I need 5 minutes. And it might take me a day or two to wrap around what I need to say to you, but I want to come to you and say, Alfie, I have a problem with this. And we talk about it. And you tell me what hurt, why, how I hurt you, and I tell you how you hurt me. And then we both apologize or we both explain what we mean and own up to what we did. Then it's gone, gone, done. I have more respect for a man that can go, I'm sorry, and own up to whatever he did than I ever will with someone that just, oh, well, I did it because of this and I did it because of that. And that goes for women too. That's why my uh, circle of girlfriends is teeny tiny. Because, like you said, you've got to weed out those people that won't have accountability. And I just can't be around people that won't.
hate it. I can that's a video. We could make a video about accountability, and I can just name stupid ass shit that I heard in the rebuttals of why the behavior was put through. It's just the stupidest stuff. Like, man, just eat it, bro. You fucked up, bro. I don't want to hear. Oh well, oh, cause my stomach was hurting, and then my mama called me, and when my mama calls me at 7 in the morning, I had bad days. Man, fuck all of that shit.
If you have to have a conversation and it goes with because somewhere in there, you need to shut it and move on. Either own to it or just drop it.
Shit, bro.
If you have to say da, 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 because, no, 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 it's not because. It's okay. I'm sorry.
You
I'm
know,
sorry that what I said hurt you, or sorry that it did this. What I meant is this.
you know what I hate too? When women be trying to tell me they know me better than myself. I'm an open
No, you
book.
don't.
I'm an open book, and they be like, "I know you like this. I know." No, you don't know shit.
No, we
Oh,
know
oh.
you know what I show you, and I know what you show me. It's when we get together. You could be with someone, and you hear this all the time for 50 years, and you'll still hear stories that you've never heard.
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
and people, and not only that, people are always changing. You and I are always changing, and that's what makes a partnership or relationship or whatever you're calling it
Damn, you a Gemini?
great.
Speak my damn language. You a Gemini?
No, I'm a Virgo.
Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that a long time ago. What was her name? I forgot her name. But she was just a friend. We wasn't fucking or nothing. But she was like, she told me like, she told me you are only compatible with a Gemini. That's it. She said anybody that you date other than a Gemini, I don't care what kind of chemistry you have. I don't care how much stuff y'all have in common. It's not gonna work. You can only deal with a Gemini because the person is acts similar to you and they'll understand you. That's what they told me, and I don't know if it's true, but they said my only person is a Gemini.
I do very well with people just like me. Hanging out with them
Mm.
or just having a drink with them. Those are the type of people I like. That's just very open and honest like me. I don't, excuse me for my language, I don't have time for bullshit. I don't want it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
know,
going to give it to
F
you. Have
bombs.
the same respect for me.
Yeah. Here go the last question right here because I got to get to work. Slick Rick says, Nikki, what is something in a man that brings out the animal in you?
Um, I like one that's dominant. I'm very submissive in the bedroom, so I don't want to ever have to question the person that I'm with desire for me. So if you come home and are touching me, I love to be touched. And I mean just simple touches like running as you're passing by, running your hand across my back. You can do these simple things even in public that I know when we get home, we're tossing the sheets and it's going to happen. I also like a man that's willing to stretch and explore out sexually outside his boundaries. And not necessarily what he wants. So we don't have to go and pull out the book of fantasies and start doing things you would never ever possibly do. But I want to I know just regular sex extremely bores me and I'm out. I need something a little more.
All right, real quick. Straight G says, "What's the worst thing a caller said to you?"
They want to be Ted Bundy.
That was one quick question, quick answer. All right, give him your last words.
Since this went all over the place, my biggest thing is embrace your fantasies. Everybody has them. Be willing to explore your boundaries. And don't, like Alfie said, don't settle for someone that's wanting to change you because obviously they're wanting to change themselves. Don't be with that person. A person should be able to have their own identity and stand on their own 2 feet and bring something to the table. If they're not bringing something to the table, that means they're taking some from the table.
Whoa. All right, man. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at King Genius Afi, and make sure you follow In Bed with Nikki. I'm gonna leave the video up for a little bit. This is a members Patreon video, so if you guys, if you want to catch the playback and jack off to it, you gotta be a member or a Patreon to do it. I'm gonna leave it up just for a little bit for like million people who came in late, so they can catch the playback. So other than that, I got to get to these kids. You guys have a wonderful day. Drop your comments and share the video.
Thank you for having me on, Alfie.
It's my pleasure, baby.